Hey everyone, today's video is really exciting. It is going to be my June empties, and it's a little bit late. I like to have these posted on the 1st of the next month, so July 1st. But July 1st was the weekend, and I don't usually film on the weekends because I have John here, and I only see John on the weekends, so I don't want to be like doing makeup and filming because I want to see him, obviously. And I worked, it's not 12, that's dramatic. I worked 10 hours on Saturday. And then I had to go take some people to a pool party. So, you know, I didn't really have time to film anyway. But today is July 3rd, so it's close enough. Hopefully you'll forgive me. And I have a lot of empties. I don't have the biggest value of empties as I have in the past, but I have a lot. So let's just go ahead. We're going to start with makeup as always. I did want to go ahead and show you this. Now, this is a Glam Naturals cream blush in the shade Ashley Ashley. This is valued at $32. However, I did not include this in my value this month because it went bad. It is oily and chunky and creamy, and it had like a gritty texture that it used to not have. So, you know, I mean, I'm project panning. I'm really trying to get through my collection, and this is kind of the reason why. I did not pay $32 for this. I got this in a Wantable subscription box, but still, a $32 product just totally gone to waste. I probably used it like 10 times. So that's a little disappointing. I have my little empties video bag right there. Alright, so the rest of these things I actually used up completely. But I want to, you know, mention that because it's out of my collection. I used up a couple of primers this month, actually. I used up this little Benefit, the Pore-Fessional. This is valued at $5.14. I do really like this primer. I think it's very comparable to the Makeup Forever Step 1 Equalizer. Although I do still like that one slightly better. I don't know if it's just my bias because it was like the first one that I tried that I really loved or what, but I do still think the Makeup Forever one, the smoothing one that's gray, is better. Hold on, I have it. It's under a big stack of makeup right now, so just trust me when I'm talking about. But this one is still really nice. If you can, they're about the same price, the two of them. But if you could get this one on sale or something, I did enjoy it. I also used up the Makeup Forever, I'm sorry, not Makeup Forever, the Benefit, the Pore-Fessional Matte Rescue. So this was a little like card sample. It was valued at 18 cents. And it was nice. It was really sticky, which kind of made my skin stay, my makeup stay on longer. This is, y'all, this is weird. I think it's supposed to be a hammer. But come on, that straight up looks like a tampon. It just does. So I don't know who made that packaging, but I 10 out of 10 don't recommend that. But as far as the product itself, it was nice. I don't think I'd purchase it. I do have normal to dry skin, so matte is kind of something I'm slightly scared of. But it was good. The other primer I used up was another sample, and I actually finished this in my 4x the 4th of July. It is the Temp 2 Base Smooth and Matte Primer. Now, it has this little ball in it. If you can see that, kind of like a nail polish right there. And it made it so I couldn't, like, I had to, when I was getting to the end of it, the ball would get stuck in the squeezer, and so then I couldn't squeeze out the product, which was really annoying. It kind of had the consistency of glue, and it didn't really do anything, so I would not purchase that. No. I also used up this primer, and it is the Too Faced Glitter Glue. This is valued at 57 cents. It's a little, like, packet again. And I really, really liked this, actually. I think it really helps your, like, glittery, sparkly shadows stay on, your loose pigments. I'm a big fan. However, I do have the, what is this called? This is the Power Up Primer by Geek Chic Cosmetics, and it's pretty much the same thing. And I already have it, and this is only, like, $5.99, I want to say, is how much it costs. So if you're looking for a good glitter glue, I recommend that one. Not that this one isn't good, because this one is great, but it's the same thing, and the Geek Chic one is cheaper, and it's also vegan, maybe? It's for sure cruelty-free. Yeah, it's vegan. So if you are a vegan or like to shop vegan makeup, there you go. I also used up this another little card sample. This is the Nars Orgasm blush, and I didn't know the exact price, so I said it was about $1. I used this whole blush up. Now, I am so over the corally blushes with the gold shimmer. I feel like Orgasm became like super hyped, and then everybody and their mother made up a dupe or similar product. And I was like, okay, well, I'll use this up because I have it and I don't want to have this little card sample in my collection, but I'm not excited about it. But I did really enjoy this. It had such a nice, like, fine shimmer that it didn't look like metallic or glittery on the skin. It was really pretty, and I did actually really enjoy that. But I don't think I'd purchase it because I don't feel like it was unique enough to warrant the 30-something, maybe $30 price tag. No. And then I used up 2 full-size makeup items. The first is this Estee Lauder Duo, and it had the shade Polished Platinum and Berry Burst. And as you can see, it is all gone. I did use this up in my 17 and 17. I used up almost all the product, and then some of it broke off, which just happens when you get like a really thin pan. So, you know, I still count it as an empty. This is valued at $22 approximately. It doesn't have the size on here, which is super annoying. But I did use it up, and I would not purchase this. They don't make this formulation of eyeshadow anyway, but even if they did, it's just not very pigmented or nice, and it's Estee Lauder, so it's expensive. And the final makeup product I used up quite a few makeup products, is this concealer. It's by e.l.f. It is the tone correcting concealer. This is in the shade Light Beige. I took the stopper out. I totally used it up. It smells like Sweet Tarts, which is kind of nice. It doesn't give the most amount of coverage, but it's really hydrating. I like to use this under my eyes if I've actually slept, and so it doesn't, like, I don't need as much coverage. I like to use this. It's a nice concealer. It's $2, so that's really nice, but it's not the most high coverage, if that makes sense. So that's all the makeup. So now let's get into skincare. I used up the Too Faced Mascara Melt Off Cleansing Oil. This is valued at $2.96. This was a cleansing oil on a mascara wand. However, if you look at this mascara wand, it was just kind of a spiral, and it was actually really hard to apply it. And I didn't think it did anything amazing. I have a lot of just plain cleansing oils that do the same thing as this. So it's not that it's a bad product, it's just kind of superfluous and unnecessary. So no, I would not purchase that. I used up the Ulta Beauty Oil-Free Makeup Remover Pads. These are $1.50. I got this from my subscriber, Erica. She sent these to me, and they were actually really nice. They were super duper thin, and I was like, ooh, these aren't gonna really do anything. But, oops. But they actually really nicely removed makeup. I had to use one per eye just because, again, of that thinness. But they were really good, and they didn't burn my eye. I don't know if I'd purchase them, like go out and purchase them, but if you need to, like, you know, add $1 or $2 to hit that $50 for free shipping, I do think these are great. And they're, again, $1.50. This, kind of similarly, is the Sephora Waterproof Eye Makeup Remover. I got this in my Sephora Play box, and it's valued at $2.20. I did not like this. It was a bi-phase remover. It had like a blue and a clear liquid, and everyone loves this, and I was so excited to have tried it because I was like, oh good, I get to finally try this, and this is everyone's favorite. I did not like it. It kind of burned my eyes. I didn't think it did a good job. No, not about it. I used up this Formula 10.0.6, which is the stupidest brand name in the world. I don't know who came up with that, but it's dumb, and I cannot get behind that. And it's the Pores Be Pure Skin Clarifying Mud Mask with strawberry and yarrow root, and it was a pink mask, if you can kind of see those remnants. It was like a grayish pink mask, and it did smell like strawberries, which was nice. It had a pretty severe burning sensation, which I don't mind if it really works, but I didn't feel like this gave me the best results. If you want a clarifying mask, I really enjoy the Peter Thomas Roth Irish Mud More mask and the Michael Todd Pumpkin Enzyme mask for when I'm having like a breakout. This one did not do as much. It was really inexpensive. The value of this size is $2.10, and I got it in an Ipsy bag a long time ago, but no, I wouldn't purchase it. I got that big skincare sampler set from Sephora, and this is one of those items in it. I kind of mentioned I wasn't going to do a full review of that set because you have to actually use all the skincare. So I figured I'd just show you all my empties. This is the Ren Keep Young and Beautiful Instant Firming Beauty Shot. So I used this as a serum. It did dry and make my skin feel really tight. So I don't know, maybe it would be really good for like making your skin, like diminishing the look of wrinkles, but I'm 24 and I don't really have that many wrinkles. So I didn't like it and I would not purchase it. I used up these guys. These are by Peter Thomas Roth. These are also from Erica. And they're the Acne-Clear Invisible Dots. I don't think you're going to be able to see. No, you're definitely not. But they had these little bitty dots on there, and you kind of just put it on a pimple. It worked okay if you have like a whitehead, but if you have like a pimple that's under the skin, it didn't do anything at all. You leave them on there for a really long time. I do like them when I'm lifeguarding because I don't wear any makeup when I guard, but I can kind of put them on there and it slightly diminishes the look of a pimple. So I used them for that. They're okay, but I wouldn't pay the $6 for them, and that's how much that's worth. This is a sheet mask that I actually just got from my BoxyCharm, and it is by Biobelle, and it is it's the primer sheet mask, and it enhances radiance, minimizes pores, and even skin tone. So this mask you put on for 5 minutes, and then it says to rinse your face. Now, I thought it just said to rinse your face because you don't have time to like let it sink in because you're supposed to put this on in the morning. And so the day I did it, I kind of had time. And I was like, well, I'll just let it sink in for a little while. No, girl. You need to rinse your face like it says because it gets really sticky. Now, I didn't really think it did that much. But then after like actually applying my makeup, I was like, okay, I don't feel like my makeup applied any better or anything. But I do feel like my makeup lasted a heck of a lot longer from using this than otherwise. So I do think it's worth it. This is $4.99, which is a little pricey, but not terrible. It's a one-time use mask. I would for sure like be interested in purchasing those. And the last thing skincare item, not thing, I used up is the Believe Hungarian Water Essence Moisturizer. I got this in a Sephora play as well. This is valued at $5.60. It had one of those airless pumps, which I absolutely love. It was a kind of a clear gel consistency moisturizer, and it was really nice. It wasn't anything amazing. It, again, kind of made my skin feel a little bit tight, and I have normal to dry skin, as I've already said, so I don't love the whole tightening thing. I would like it to be a little more moisturizing. I really love the Peter Thomas Roth Water Cloud or Water Drench Moisturizer. So I'd purchase that over this any day. So now we're going to get into hair care. I used up this Tresemme Expert Beautiful Volume Reverse System. I got this in an influencer box quite a while ago. It had a conditioner and you use that before you use the shampoo. I used up the conditioner, I think it was last month. Yeah, these kind of have like a sweet fruity smell. Nothing like super awesome. And it was a decent shampoo. I didn't really notice anything exciting. I didn't notice it did anything for my volume, so I don't think I'd purchase it. This is valued at $6.99, and it was just okay. This is my secret dream item. I talk about it a lot. It's the John Frieda Frizzy's Dream Curls Daily Style. Just throw it on the ground. Daily Styling Spray. And what you do with this is, well, what I do with it is if you've like taken a nap or your hair is just kind of looking frizzy and like your curls aren't very defined and you just kind of look a hot mess, but you don't want to like redo your hair, you just want to like go. I use this and I just kind of spray it all over my head and it really like redefines my curls. It's kind of a miracle product. Like it's called Dream Curls and I feel like this is like angel tears and you like that Fitbit tan? Isn't that cute? Like angel tears and Jesus juice, and I don't really know what happens in here, but it works and I really recommend this. I used up the Deva Curl Buildup Buster Gentle Deep Cleansing Serum. I believe I got this in a box, Birch box. It is valued at $5.25. I hated this. It was like a shampoo, and it was a clarifying shampoo, which I understand. But I could not get this to lather at all. I felt like I only got like 3 uses out of this size because I had to use so much. I didn't like it, no. Sorry, it's getting dark. The weather in Savannah has been horrible. It's been like pouring down rain every single day, and you might hear that thunder. So sorry about that. I can't really control the weather. I'm not Jesus. Next is another Deva Curl product, and it is their styling cream. I used up one of these last month. Again, this came from that box from Erica. She sent me this giant box of makeup and beauty products. This is valued at $5.10. It is actually the styling cream I have in now, and I do enjoy it, but it's not my all-time favorite. And the Deva Curl styling cream is a lot more than some other ones that I feel like give me a more defined curl. I like a very defined curl without my hair looking crunchy, and this definitely doesn't make my hair look crunchy, I don't think, but it just doesn't do that much for me, so I would not I would not purchase that. Y'all, it's getting real dark. I'm sorry. I used up the Novex My Curls Deep Conditioning Hair Mask. Another thing from Erica. This was okay, but I didn't really notice it doing that much. I used it in one go, and it was nice. These are really inexpensive. The value of this sample is 19 cents. So you can get it at Ulta. It's inexpensive, but it just didn't do enough for me to warrant buying it. I have other hair masks I like better. And then I used up 3 kind of like sea salt spray items. I used up the Davines Plumping Hair Filler Serum. I used all 3 of these as a hairspray. This one I did not enjoy. I just didn't really do anything. The number 4 Sugar Texturizing Spray. I felt like it was supposed to be less drying, and I didn't notice that it was drying or not. It was just fine. I didn't really notice anything great about that, so no. And then I used up the Parlor Moisturizing Sea Salt Spray. This was my favorite of the 3 I used up, but I still like the Parlor Blowout Spray so much better. It gives me a lot more volume, so I'd use that over this. Y'all, it's getting real dark. Real dark. Can you still see me? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am going to go to body care. I used up this Burt's Bees Coconut Foot Cream that I've probably had for, I don't know, since I was like 2 years old. And it was this weird Vaseline consistency. Maybe I can you see that in like the cap? It was weird. It was not enjoyable to apply at all. It felt gross. But it did a really nice job. Like, it really smoothed out the bottom of my feet. I'm a lifeguard, so I walk a lot and my feet get nasty. And this did help, but I wouldn't purchase it because it was such a pain in the butt to apply. And it's $8.99. I finally used up this Yes to Coconut Hydrate and Restore Polishing Body Scrub. This is valued at $3.59. It smelled like really delicious sweet coconut, like the shredded coconut, but it had 0 scrubbers in it. Like, you could feel the scrubbers like in your hands, but when you were actually trying to like scrub your body, it felt like you weren't doing anything. No. And then, look, I used up a bunch of Bath & Body Works stuff. I used up a shower gel, a sugar, what is this called? A foaming sugar scrub, and an Ultra Shea body cream. I love using all of these items at once. I love having the same scent. I love the formulation of all 3 of these items. I think their body washes are super foamy and super wonderful. Great for shaving your legs or just for washing yourself. The scrub, again, has I get so excited I can't even talk. A lot of grittiness to it, but it's not overly abrasive. And the Ultra Shea body cream is super moisturizing without being too thick and suffocating. Love these. Semicolon, however, comma, the Love and Sunshine scent, which is Sunkissed Daisy, Sweet Lemon, Marrow Strawberry, Golden Honeysuckle, and Sunshine Musk. I didn't love it. Y'all, I'm so sorry about this lighting. It just smelled like a typical kind of lemony soap. It didn't smell very exciting. I've said it multiple times, but just in case, I'll say it one more time. John, my boyfriend, hated the scent of this. He said it smelled like butt. So, I would not purchase it because I didn't think it was that special, and then for my boyfriend to think it smelled like butt, that's just not really like the vibe I'm going for. I kind of like him to think I smell nice, not like butt. So, no. No. And then I've got 2 random products, and then we're done, and hopefully it won't be turned pitch black before then. Again, I truly apologize. I used up the Crest Pro Health Whitening Powered Toothpaste. I love this toothpaste. I have super sensitive, crappy teeth. I think they're decently white. They're just crappy. I get cavities if I like look at sugar. And if you know me, then you know I eat candy every single day. So, I I have really bad teeth, and this helps, and I really like it. And, oh, that was worth $3.99. I forgot to tell you the values of those. Oops. Then I used up the Melt fragrance candle in Blue Waters. This you should get at Target. They don't sell them anymore, but it was about $20 full price. It had absolutely no scent throw. It just kind of smelled perfumey, but I literally like had it on the windowsill, probably like this far away from me, and I couldn't even smell it. So I would never purchase that even if I could. But it was by Nest Fragrances, so I was like, ooh, those are like $60 candles. I'll get this like on sale one at Target. So this is my Empties bag. I used up a ton of products. Now, let me give you a really brief update on my year goal. So my year goal is to use up more than I spend on a monetary value. Now, as always, all of these monetary values are the full retail price as far as used up, not what I necessarily paid, and then for what I spent is actually what I paid, but not including tax or shipping. So this month I used up $206.79 worth of products, which means that, look at this, this is my little note that I make it on, it's cute, a dachshund. Which means year to date, which is really just 4 months because I started this in March, I've used up $1,018.05 worth of product. So that's extremely exciting. Now, I didn't do so well with the spending this month. I discovered ColourPop, and the Roth Beauty and the Beast collection came out, and I bought all of it. So, spending this month, I'm embarrassed to admit, I spent $334.75 this month. Not good at all. So, I started this month negative $31.25, which meant that I had used up $31.25 more than I had spent. So, I started this month really great. Now I'm starting July with a positive $96.71, meaning that I have spent $96.71 more than I have used up. So not so good. But that happens. The goal is that at the end of the year, it'll be a negative number. That's the goal. I think I can definitely make that. Again, I'm sorry about this lighting, but big old bag of Empties. All of this is going recycling / trash, and I'm excited about that. So please go ahead and like this video if you love Empties. I have a whole playlist down below in case you want to see more. And yeah, subscribe if you haven't already, because I make videos almost every day. But I am going on vacation for like a week and a half in July, so I won't have any videos up, just to remind you. And yeah, I'll see you all real soon. Bye.